Hello Sumit, you're welcome to another beautiful video tutorial. So in this video we'll be learning how to make the cargo pants pocket. So you can see how nice it is. I'll be showing us the measurement I used in getting it done. So to get started, I've already cut out my pieces. So to start with, the first one I'm holding here is the pocket fly. It is 8 inches long and 4 inches wide. The next one is the pocket border. It's 30.5 inches multiplied by 2 will give you 27 inches. Because I folded it, you can see that I spread it. Then the main body of the pocket is 10 inches by 12 inches, right? So this other tiny pocket now is what I'm using for the back, but that's not needed in this video because I'm only showing us how to make the pocket. So we'll be working with the big size pocket, which is the sides pocket, right? So to start with, you're going to flip the main body of the pocket to the wrong side, get the midpoint. At this point we are working with the widest part of the pocket, which is 12 inches. You know it's 12 by 10. So when you get the midpoint, mark 1/3 of an inch to the left, 1/3 of an inch to the right. Repeat the same thing on the lower part. Okay, 1/3 after getting the midpoint of the 12 inches width pocket, 1/3 of an inch to the left, 1/3 of an inch to the right, which is 1.75. Okay, so what you do now, you are going to pleat it. So from the other marking, you pleat it to meet at the middle. You fold it to meet at the middle. Can you see what I'm doing? Fold it to meet at the middle, pin it down. Then after doing that, fold the other side, the other 1.75 inches, fold it to meet at the middle also, pin it down. You fold both sides together. After folding it, you will go ahead to your ironing table and give it a good press. So now in a case whereby you want the split to be on the right side, you should know you are doing this splitting on the right side, not on the wrong side. But this is the pattern I want to be on the right side. Okay, so I'm going to press it. So we're going to bring out the pocket fly. So the pocket fly is 2. So we are going to the sewing machine to join it together. So now here at the sewing table, I'm pressing the pleats. The pleats I've made now, I'm pressing it down on both sides. So after pressing it down, don't forget this is the main body of the pocket. I'm going to grab the pocket fly. I'm removing the pin here, so I'm going to grab the pocket fly, place it on each other, right side facing each other. Then I'm just going to sew it all round, leaving one part as an opening. Can you see what I'm doing? So after sewing it all round, the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and notch the edges so that you can flip it to the right side. So you can see me notching the edges here. You can also grab any sharp objects near you so that you can push the edges out. You know this is a jean fabric and it's very thick, so I went ahead to push the edges out. You can see what I'm doing. Then after that, the next thing you want to do, you see this raw edge, now fold it in. Can you see? You're folding it in once. Then when you fold it in like that, you will go ahead and press it down. Don't fold it too big, because if the pocket fly becomes too small, it's not going to be nice on your trousers. Okay, so you, after folding it that way, you just go ahead and run a straight stitch. As you're sewing it, you are tucking the edges inside, okay, so that you can have a neat work done. Okay, so I'm just going to do that with the pocket fly, and by the time I'm done, I'm just going to run other stitches around it, just like decorative stitches. Making this cargo pants, I used the brown thread. Okay, so I'm just going to run some extra stitches on it to give it this fine look. So I'm going to run it round again. Right, I'm going to run another stitch around it. It's just basically decorative stitches, nothing more. Okay, just so that the brown thread can reflect on the jean fabric. So after that, I'm going to run another straight line on the upper part. Okay, because this is the part that is going to fall on the body of the pocket. So I want two sewing lines to be there. So all of this extra sewing I'm doing, if you're not interested, you really do not need it. So now I've gone ahead to press it down. This is what we have. So I brought out the body of the pocket and the pocket border. I'm placing the pocket border on the body of the pocket, right side facing right side. Then you're just going to sew. So when you are almost at the edge where you will turn your machine, grab your scissors and notch it. You are only notching the pocket border, okay? You are not notching the pocket body together, just the border. Can you see? So that it will be easy for you to turn. You can see what I'm doing here, right? So you will continue when you now sew to the other edge again, and you are about to turn it, you are about to flip it to the upper part of the pocket, you are going to notch it again. Can you see? So immediately you notch it, it is now easy for you to turn it, to turn the pocket border to any direction you want. So after sewing it like this, I will just go ahead to trim off the excesses from the pocket border. Then after that, we are going to fold it in. We'll be folding it twice inside so that we can have a neat finishing, okay? And again, it's too long like this, you can't just place it like this, right? So I'm going to notch the edges here too, so that when I turn it, it will be easy for the edges to push out. So can you see what I'm doing? So I'm just going to flip it to the right side. Can you see? Now the pocket is already having shape, right? So after flipping it to the right side like this, the next thing you want to do now is to fold the edge. So you can watch out what I'm doing here. You're folding it twice, but don't fold it too big, because if you fold it too big, your pocket becomes too short also. And again, it depends on the size of pocket you want to create for yourself. So the size and the measurements I used from the beginning, it is not mandatory you use the same measurement. So because the trouser I made is a very baggy trouser and I needed a bigger pocket for it, that's why the pocket is this big. You're going to see it on my body by the end of the video. So now I've gone ahead to fold the edges, and this is what we have. You can see how neatly done it is. So the next thing you want to do now, we are pressing the edges round. And you see what I'm doing? We are going to press it like we are top stitching on the edges round. Now this top stitch we are making now is still going to give it another decorative stitch, the beauty on its own. Then aside that, it's just going to make the pocket very firm and stable. Do you get? It will make it firm, like just stay in one place. Do you get? So after sewing it all round, this is what we have. I'm sorry my camera is not bringing the details of the thread. You have to bear with me until I get a new phone very soon by God's grace. Then what you do, go to your ironing table, iron like 1/4 inch inside round. So like I said, this video is from the process of the cargo pants. These are all the pockets have ironed out. I'm going to bring out the trouser. I've gone ahead to join the side. So when you're making a cargo pants, you don't join from the crotch part, you join the side first, so that you'll be able to put your pockets before joining the crotch. So I went ahead to spread the side evenly, and this is the cargo pants pocket. Place it at where you want it. So you can see the waist pocket, the side pocket up there. So it is 3.5 to 4 inches away from that pocket before I am placing the cargo pants pocket. So what you do, place it in a position where you want it, okay? Then go ahead and use your chalk to trace it. Just trace out the pocket placement, where exactly the pocket will be. Just trace it out with your chalk. You bring the pocket fly also, raise it 1/2 inch higher than the main position of the pocket and mark it too. Can you see it? 1/2 inch higher than the main position of the pocket. Please take note. So I went ahead to repeat the same thing for the lower part, because each side is carrying 2 pockets. So after doing that, now what you do, you know we iron 1/4 inch round it on the inside. Can you see? So you're going to open it up, place it on the part you've marked, half inch lower than where the pocket fly will be, please. So you're just going to be pinning it around. Can you see what I'm doing? It's very easy, very easy to make and very easy to understand. So you just pin it round. Please, if you don't have a strong machine, I would not advise you use a jean fabric. Making this, I really suffered. I suffered because my machine thread was just cutting, like it was cutting and very frustrating. There was a time I even abandoned it. I waited for how many days before I continued again because I was frustrated. So you can use that normal cargo pant fabric, that khaki, you can use that one. So you can see me that I'm still pinning it all around. I didn't want to forward it too much so that you people can understand very well what I'm doing. So you can see that I'm still pinning it. So that's how you will pin. You pin the pockets around the places, around the chalk markings you've made on the fabric. Then after that, you just go straight to your sewing machine and sew it round. So it's basically just that. So we'll be going to the machine together. So here are the sewing machine. This is what we have. So we are going to sew. So as you are sewing, you'll be removing your pins gradually as you are sewing. Can you see? So we are basically pressing the pocket border on the main pant, on the trouser. Okay, that's what we're doing. So when you get to the edge, you turn it accordingly. Make sure that no part of it is packing. Okay, so you just take your time to just sew it all through. You can see what I'm doing, and you make sure that you're arranging the main trouser too, so that no part of it will be packing and everything will relax very well. So after sewing the pocket to it like this, we will now go to the pocket fly. Okay, so please, if you're still watching to this point and you find this video helpful, drop a comment for me. If you understand it very well, let me know you understand it. If you don't understand, let me know also. Just drop a comment. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. To my returning subscribers, thank you very much. There will be no comment fashion on YouTube without you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to see more videos. So after sewing it all around, now fold it down. Okay, fold it down like this and press the edges. So you're going to press both edges down so that by the time you put the pocket fly, everything will relax. It's not because if the opening of the pocket is just, if you just leave it like that, it's going to just open down and it will be swollen. Okay, so like I said, my machine was cutting thread a lot, so I was struggling to find the perfect place to put it because it was, can you see, it was really difficult and the fabric was too thick for my machine to work on, but I did it anyway. So you press both edges. After pressing it, you can see that the edges now, they are very stable. So you bring the pocket fly like this. This is not the side you're sewing on, not the side that has two lines. You're sewing on the other side. Okay, so you can see that I flip it. So you're just going to make a straight stitch. Go ahead and pin it down so that it will be easy for you to do. Don't forget that you are placing the pocket fly half an inch away from the main pocket. Okay, so after pinning it down, go straight to your sewing machine and run a straight stitch. So you're basically just running a straight stitch. Don't take too much allowance. You can run on the same stitch that has been there before, that same stitch. Okay, you can run on it so that you don't make the pocket too short. So after running the stitch, flip it over, flip it on top of the pocket, then you press it down like you're doing a top stitch. So flip it on top of the main pocket, then run a straight line, run a top stitch on it, very tiny. Don't take too much allowance when sewing this part. So after pressing it down like this, you are done with your cargo pant. Very easy to make and it's very easy to understand also. So at this point, the cargo pant is ready. So I went ahead to fix other pockets on the trouser also. You can see how beautiful and nice it is here. Can you see? So this is it after I fix the remaining pockets to the trousers. You can see the pockets. You can see how nice it is. You can see how neatly done it is. These are the pockets, and this is the cargo pants on my body. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe and comment. See you in my next video, and thank you for watching. Bye.